Everything you didn't know about the iconic Ford Mustang. While infamously referred to as the pony car, the Mustang was not necessarily the first of its kind. The Plymouth Barracuda, which released 2 weeks before the Mustang, ultimately holds the title of the first ever pony car, released on April 1st, 1964. The birth of the legendary Mustang dates back to April 17th, 1964 at the New York World's Fair.
Part of the fun of the World's Fair.
It was introduced by Henry Ford II at this event and was available to ride in convertible form on the Magic Skyway ride. The car officially went on sale that same day and had record-breaking sales, and was the best-selling car of 1964 with over 400,000 vehicles sold in the first year alone. It was arguably first purchased by a woman named Gail Wise on April 15th in 1964. 2 days before the official debut, Gail still owns her 1964 Mustang to this day. This legendary car was not only the fastest-selling vehicle, but would also maintain its position as the best-selling sports car in the world. Since its debut, the Mustang instantly rose to stardom, appearing in numerous TV shows and movies, beginning in a James Bond film known as Goldfinger. The car was of course seen in other popular films such as Too Fast, Too Furious in 2003, Bullet in 1968, and Gone in 60 Seconds in 2000. The iconic sports car has appeared in over 5,000 films and is often used to portray a hero car. It was in 1965, Ford teamed up with Carroll Shelby to create the beloved high-performance Shelby GT350, and later in 1967 with the GT500, adding muscle to the Mustang's reputation. In 1968, the first Ford Mustang Cobra Jet was unveiled. It was the most powerful Ford engine built at the time. The Cobra Jet was redesigned in 2008, and by 2018 it would become the quickest drag racing Mustang ever built. In 1969, Ford introduced the Boss 302 and Boss 429 Mustangs to compete in racing, featuring high-performance engines and distinctive styling. The car was famously redesigned significantly every few years. What you may not know is that the 1974 Mustang II was downsized due to the oil crisis caused by the 1973 Arab-Israeli War. While the Mustang II is a bit controversial today due to its unique appearance and improved fuel economy, it was considered a success in its time. As for the late 1970s, the oil crisis was considered to be over, and the cars were redesigned yet again to reflect the consumer desire for a larger engine. Over time, Mustangs grew heavier, particularly in the 1970s and 80s, to accommodate safety features and larger engines such as the 5.0. The 1995 Ford Mustang GT was one of the last Mustangs to have a 5.0 pushrod engine, with the newer 5.0 Coyote engine being produced with lower emissions and more power. The third-generation Mustang was born in 1979, known as the Fox body. The Fox is cherished by enthusiasts for its lightweight and customization potential, while still being heavier than the original 1964 model. Also in 1979, the Mustang introduced a turbocharged 2.3-liter option, though this was phased out in favor of naturally aspirated engines in later years. The 2.3 turbocharged engine would later make a comeback for the sixth-generation Mustang known as the EcoBoost. The first Saleen Mustang was produced in 1984 by Steve Saleen, a former professional race car driver. The car is on display at the Saleen exhibit in America's Car Museum in Tacoma, Washington. The SN95 Mustang, launched in 1994, was the first major redesign of the Mustang in 15 years, moving away from the Fox body style to a more rounded, aerodynamic look. In 2003, the Terminator Cobra was born and was a top-of-the-line supercharged 4.6 V8. The Ford Mustang remains an American icon, representing performance, freedom, and innovation across its long history, and is the longest-living American sports car.
Competition for the original? I haven't seen any. Only Mustang makes it happen. These aren't just words, it's a fact.